Come, let us sell him to the Ishmaelites, and let not our hand be upon him, for he is our brother and our flesh, and his brothers listen. Then Midianite traders passed by. So the brothers pulled Joseph up and lifted him out of the pit and sold him to the Ishmaelites for 20 shekels of silver, and they took Joseph to Egypt. Then Reuben returned to the pit, and indeed Joseph was not in the pit, and he tore his clothes, and he cried to his brothers and said, The lad is no more, and I, where shall I go? So they took Joseph's tunic, killed a kid of the goats, and dipped the tunic in the blood. Then they sent the tunic of many colors, and they brought it to their father and said, We have found it. Do you know whether it is your son's tunic or not? And he recognized it and said, It is my son's tunic. A wild beast has devoured him. Without doubt, Joseph is torn to pieces. Then Jacob tore his clothes, put sackcloth on his waist, and mourned for his son many days. And all his sons and all his daughters arose to comfort him, but he refused to be comforted and said, For I shall go down to the grave to my son in mourning. Thus his father wept for him. Now the Midianites had sold him in Egypt to Potiphar, an officer of Pharaoh and captain of the guard. Friends, you just have a small note here. Genesis chapter 37 and 34, Jacob tore his clothes, put sackcloth on his waist, and mourned for his son many days. Many times we mourn for our answer is not come. We mourn because our problem is that we mourn because we cannot see the answer. Okay, but in Genesis 48, just a few chapters away, if you see, in Genesis chapter 48 and verse 2, it says, And Jacob was told, Look, your son Joseph is coming to you. And Israel, strengthening themselves, sat up on the bed. The answer is there. When you pray, the answer is there. Jacob thought his son is no more, his son is dead. But he never knew his son was there alive. His son was in a better place. His son was ruling. His son was reigning there. Okay? He was serving food for people. He was feeding the world. Today, friends, I want to tell you, it looks like the problem is so big before us. The problem is around us. The problem is crushing us. We feel that we can't see the answer. We didn't see the answer. It's not there. We mourn. But I'm telling you, it is there. At the right time, it will come and stand before you.